Today we will be predicting the full UFC 330 card, kicking off with early prelim Jeremiah Wells versus Mitlebek Orolbai. Now, why is this the first fight of the night? No idea. This is probably one of the best fights on the card. Okay, Jeremiah Wells is the massive underdog in this fight, and I say why because Orolbai really is better everywhere. He's stronger. He's got better wrestling. He is faster. I don't know, obviously, he's younger by 11 years, and Wells is not that good. Um, Listen, he's got a pressure and he's active, but he can very much well get taken down and get controlled, and he will have the power disadvantage in this fight. So I'm gonna go into Oro by round one KO. I think many people have this too, as you can say. Yeah, 99 to 1. Um, Most people have submission. I've got KO. I could say submission easy too, but yeah, I don't think Wells will win this. Yeah, Neil Magny versus Ramsin Brahimaj. Now, when I first saw this fight, it was a pick and fight. Ramirez is now the favourite, and I say why. Magny's obviously 39. Ramirez isn't nothing special, but this is such a 50-50 fight. But I do just think Neil Magny, obviously, he loves just getting. He always offers his head out to get choked, and Ramirez is really, really good at that front submission, the guillotine. So I mean, like, I just feel like Ramsey will get the sub round one and round two. Obviously, Neil has got finished loads early in his career, but he knows how to win rounds, obviously, and he's got that experience. But I feel like Ramsey's just going to be a little bit faster. He's going to be more hungry. You know, he's not near the end of his career like Neil Magny is. But I can't see Magny winning this. I feel like he's going to put his head there. Ramsey's going to grab it and just submit him round one or round two. So I'm going to go Ramsey and Baramija to win this fight. Next fight, Rafael Tobias versus Lucas Fernando. Now, he's only 23. That okay. I don't think Rafael Tobias is UFC quality. The only good thing about him, he's got decent jiu-jitsu, but apart from that, he's awful. I mean, he does not defend his body at all. I remember that fight with Dia? Yeah. Bro, Dia just kept hitting him to the body, and he don't know. He literally did not make any adjustments. So I mean, come on, buddy, we can't do that around here. And even his defense overall was horrendous, and he has no cardio. And he's facing Lucas Fernando, who's coming up from middleweight. Okay, he's more powerful. He's got the lighter man skill, and he has great kick. The only problem about Lucas Fernando is he can get controlled on the ground. As you see, his last loss was Asmat Bekov, who's a bit of a fraud. But I do think he'll have enough to beat Rafael Tobias. I think he'll win. I'm gonna go round 2 KO. I don't think Rafael is usually quality. Lucas Fernando is just that bit better. Next fight, Vicente Luque versus Tresean Gore. Woo! Now, this is a pick and fight too. Hold on now, some bangers. Um, Vicente Luque is a bit washed now, isn't he? He's 35 this year. He's a bit washed. He's not great at distant fighting, long range fighting. And when he fights in the back front, he's horrendous. Okay, he's like a whole different fighter. But obviously, it's Vicente Luque. He does always have them BJJ, that power, and again, he's got the experience. Tresean Gore on the other hand, he beat Asmat Bekov in the big upper set in his last fight, and apparently he's now, not apparently, he is taking training way more serious, and you've seen in his last performance, he looks so much better than he did before. Obviously, he can always get caught, but that's when he was drinking. He's not drinking anymore. He's going to be faster, he's going to be more fresher, more hungry. Yeah, I mean, he's got great calf kicks, so I do think Tresean Gore will win this fight. I'm going to go probably a 29-28 decision, maybe a little split decision, but I'm going to go Tresean Gore. I mean, if you look at this, Luke is actually the favourite on topology. So, I mean, hey, but I mean, in the odds, it's a pick 'em. But I'm going to go Tresean Gore. Dante Johnson versus Eric McConnell. Dante Johnson, minus 300 is crazy. This guy is awful. That last performance in Cody Brundage, listen, Cody's bottom barrel, and he arguably got robbed against Dante Johnson. He's awful. He has that boxing, okay, he's got some power, but apart from that, he's awful. I mean, he's got no cardio. He's looked awful. His takedown defense is awful, and he gets control on the ground. Eric McConnell, on the other hand, listen, his striking is okay. His shin's not the best, but if this goes past round one, Eric McConnell will take over and win 29-28. Deontay Johnson's only hope is winning round 1 KO. And I'm gonna go with the crafty upset actually. On my notes, I've picked Deontay Johnson. But as I've just said all that, I think Eric Moicano's gonna win by decision. 29-28, the massive upset. I don't rate Deontay Johnson at all. I think Eric McConnell is so much better. And Eric McConnell is also awful. Deontay Johnson is not UFC level. The fact he's the minus 300 favorite after his last fight is crazy. I like Eric McConnell 29-28. Or I can say like have a close round 2 and it's like split decision and they rob Eric and give it to Deontay. They could do that, but I'm gonna go officially Eric McConnell for this fight. First underdog pick of the night. Next fight is Charles Johnson versus Eduardo Chabolin. Um, I'm not gonna lie, this was a very late notice fight. Johnson was meant to fight Jose Okocha. Let me just see. Yeah, he was, but that got cancelled. It's very late notice for Eduardo. I've not done tape watching for this card. I know Charles Johnson, but Eduardo Chaplin, I don't know that much about. But I feel like, listen, Charles Johnson just has that power against crafty prospects. It's the worst fight to take. So based on that alone, I am gonna go Charles Johnson round 3 KO. I feel like he's gonna be down 2 rounds. He pulls it back, he ungets it, knocks him out. Chidi Nishkwani, Joel Alvarez. Hold on now. Give me Joel Alvarez round 2 KO. Listen, he's the big favourite. Yes, he doesn't have the height advantage or the reach, but he's way better. He's faster. He's got a pressure in, and he's got some power, and his BJJ is better. Chidi's listen, he had a tough weight cut. He just barely made weight. He likes using his kicks, but apart from that, listen, he can't fight the back front. Alvarez loves pressure on his fighters. Come on now. And again, he is way older, so I'm gonna go Joel Alvarez round 2 KO. Next fight of the night, the Unk Edson Barboza. This is Esteban Ribovics. I'm not gonna lie to you. Give me Esteban round 1 KO. Barboza has no chin anymore, and again, he is 40 years old. The only thing he has nowadays, he still has them kicks. Obviously, but not as good as he used to. He always has that heart, but I mean, heart alone's not gonna win your fights. Esteban's a huge favourite, and I can see why. He's not a bad fighter. I mean, his striking's top tier. He doesn't have the best power, but he has enough power to knock out Edson Barboza. So I'm gonna go Esteban round 1 KO here. I think I'm very confident in this. Probably the most confident pick I am in. Esteban round 1 KO. Next fight of the night. Abdul Malik versus Dustin Stolfitz. Now Malik lost his last fight. He's not the best. He has been facing bums, and they made a mistake. Tried to build him up, put him against USI, and USI absolutely destroyed him. Um, it wasn't even close. Dustin Stolfitz is like a bottom feeder of the middleweight division, so I'm gonna go Mansour Abdul Malik via round 1 or 2. I don't know how he's gonna finish this fight. I know he's gonna finish it though. I'm gonna go actually. I'm gonna go TKO round 2. Dustin's not the best. So is Mansour Abdul Malik, but Dustin's like he should be cut after this fight. And then after this, give Abdul Malik actual fighter, and you'll lose. Stop building this guy up. He's not gonna become champion or even rank. I don't think so. Yeah. The featured fight of the night. This has changed so many times. Jalen Turner versus Caillou Fernandez. Now Turner, maybe his heart's not in the game. He did retire than unretire. Okay. But listen, Jalen Turner's fight IQ is one of the worst in the sport. Fight IQ he showed against Dan Hooker was horrendous. I mean, he should have won that fight, and he just bottled it. Dan Hooker's not that good. Well, he is, but you know what I mean. You should be beating Dan Hooker. That's what I'm saying. Jalen's long range out 6'3" for the division is crazy, and he does have that power. Canoe on the other hand, listen, he's not the best. He faced Harry Hardrick in his last fight, won via leg kick TKO, and Harry Hardrick's not a lightweight. Jalen Turner's a big lightweight. Um, Obviously, Jalen Turner can get hurt with him calf kicks, but I don't think they can do enough damage to stop Jalen Turner like they did to Harry Hardrick. But I am gonna go Jalen Turner round 2 TKO. I think I have enough. I'll finish KO Fernandez. And listen, Fernandez is not bad, but I think Turner's just a bit too much for him. Turner's very good. Um, he is. The record doesn't do justice. He's not a 15-9 fighter. He should be the 1-11-2. He's actually really good. So that's why I'm gonna go Jalen Turner. Round 2 TKO. Co-main event. Mackenzie Dern. Gillian Robertson. Yeah, I mean, who really cares about this fight? You know what I mean? I'm gonna go Mackenzie Dern. Just like BJJ, she'll have the better stand up against Robertson. Robertson's win streak. It's been on a 5-win streak. I think every single fighter she fought on this win streak was on a losing streak. I swear I heard a stat. It was like 0-18. The people she's fighting, her win streak. So I mean, both of these are paper champs anyway. Mackenzie Dern's a paper champ. Weili Zhang, if she comes back, would beat her. So I'm gonna go Mackenzie Dern. I'm gonna go around 4 sub. I think she's gonna get this done. I don't think Gillian Robinson's that good. Main event: Islam Makachev. Ian Rashad Garry, I think women should rule the world. Listen, Ian Garry's an elite fighter, but he just comes out with the most crazy things. Like, he's so performative. Get him away from the mic, please. Okay? Elite fighter, keep him away from all the media. Okay? I don't want to hear anything from him. But this fight is interesting. Makachev's the decent favourite, but I think Ian Garry could win this, man. He could upset everyone. He's long, rangy, he's younger, he's elite, okay? His only loss was to Shavkat, and that was on 3 weeks' notice. That was 2 years ago. He's got a lot better then. And even then, he nearly submitted Shavkat. I think in a rematch right now, I think even Garry wins that. But Islam Makhachev now on the band. This guy, he could beat Anderson Silva's record if he wins this fight. That's probably on his mind. He is 35 this year. I heard that he wants 3 more fights in his career to get 20 consecutive fights in a row. I think if he loses this one, he could just retire. I don't think he will. He'll probably get the rematch and then retire after that. I don't know who to go for this fight. I don't know who I want to win. It'd be funny to see Ian Garry win and just see how angry everyone gets. I'm not gonna lie. But that means we'll have to see so much more media from Ian Garry, and no one wants that. Absolutely no one. Everyone knows how good Makachev is. He's good he's good everywhere. One of the greatest of all time. That being said, Ian Garry, man's Ian Garry. He could just run, have good take on defense, and win this via decision. But I'm not gonna go for him. I am gonna go pick Islam Makachev via decision. A little 48-47 split decision for Islam Makachev, and that's my full card predictions. It's been your boy Locust 2K, and peace.